Is it really the good time to talk about beast mode fragrance? No. Is it really the good time to talk about oud fragrance? No. Am I really sweaty? Yes. Will I really do this video even if I answer no to the first two questions? Yes. Bonjour fragrance lovers, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're gonna talk about Amouage fragrances. We're gonna talk about 8 fragrances from 8. There's not going to be Interlude and Interlude Black Iris because this is going to be reserved for a comparison video between the two in a few times. Tell me already in the comments which is your favorite one of the house and hopefully I will talk about it. Today is the men Amouage collection that we're going to review, and in a month's time I will do the ladies as well. Amouage is a luxury perfume house established in Oman in 1987. 83. The Sultan of Oman. How posh. Really, the use of Middle Eastern perfume ingredient, argawood, rose, myrrh, musk, incense, so you need to really enjoy those type of scent, oriental type of scent, quite heavy with lots of personality. You want to give a strong sillage, you want to have your beast mode fragrance, you want to have a bit in society, let me guide you to Amouage. The scent I discovered was Jubilation. I don't know if you say it like that. Jubilation man? Anyway, it's definitely a waxy fragrance, very resinous, so you know those olibanum, myrrh, like it's really there, it's really waxy, nully smelling, a bit churchy. A vibe of Middle Eastern, you know, this strong, mysterious, mystical vibe. There's a lot of spices in this one. It's ultra spicy, so you really need to enjoy that. Slightly medicinal, that's what I thought, but in a nice way. You know, it smells a bit aromatic. It's definitely something for me that is more like a mature fragrance. Smell also a bit yummy and sweet. There's a touch of sweetness and it's given mainly by the honey, and this is really nice because you nearly want to eat it. You've got, for me, when I first smelled the fragrance, I could smell a little bit of chocolatey tone, like nearly like chocolate, so I felt it was really nice and I couldn't help myself to not smelling and smelling again. But what I saw was a oud fragrance that is not really the main focus. The oud is there but it's not fully animalic, so it's projection, a good longevity, but it's not overly crazy. It really still, like for me, very classy and elegant. It's masculine and it's also, sorry to say, but smell really wealthy. That smelled really luxurious to me. A bit of sensuality. It's not sexy to me, it's sensual because it's proposing something without putting it into your face, if that's clear. Next one is Reflection Man. Fragrance that I particularly enjoy. It's a floral scent, floral musky, so it feels a bit cottony, soft and clean and ultra solar. So there's a lot of yellow tone to me, very like a bright light, ray light with a lot of flowers. For men that really like this touch of sensitivity and like the floral tone, it's quite nice. It's really wearable by ladies as well. Quite bright masculinity but lots of flowers, something that is not usual, and I like this poetic kind of vibe in it. But it smells still very clean, so that's still quite masculine because of that cleanness. It's very versatile, so it could be your I don't know what to wear fragrance, so you will pick this one definitely for daytime, bright daytime, summer, winter. It's really like you can put it everywhere. Ultra bright fragrance. It's got a soft projection to me, so medium longevity to me, medium to full, I mean it depends, but loud, but it's there and it's staying. It's a bit exotic as well. You can really feel, because of this bright yellow ylang ylang that is here, this flower is really radiant solar. It's still radiant, so I really enjoy it. Memoir Man. Memoir Man was for me a love at first sniff. Really, I love this fragrance. Really a soft spot on it because it's a fougere fragrance. So if you don't remember what is a fougere, it's a family, olfactive family of fragrance that is slightly like a barbershop scent. We call it like that in common language because it's quite mossy, it's got a bright opening and usually with a lot of aromatic notes like lavender. So it's have that cleanness of a freshly groomed beard. And this one got really that, but you get a bit of a lingering tone. So of course you get that bright barbershop scent, but it's lingering and you can smell something a bit more incensey and waxy with the myrrh, a bit mystical, and that is so nice. And I never smelled a barbershop fragrance like this. Oriental vibe to a fougere scent, and that's for me like it's sold. I nearly smell like a tea time kind of vibe, like you're having a little tea. Makes me think of something totally different, which is a bit of absinthe, like this green narcotic feeling, a bit alcohol. So it's a semi-dark fragrance. You've got a very like bright, I would say green vibe, and then you've got a darkness with the myrrh oriental vibe. So it's really interesting, really contrasted, and that's definitely one of my favorite. I will see an everyday scent like this for a man. It's got a bit of sensuality, of course, so it's probably not good for summer, but you know, for fall and winter, I think as a daytime could be really nice, and that smells quite gentleman to me. Man, so one of the scents that I thought the most challenging one. Leaf Man is something quite animalic. You need to like that animalic tone, and for me that's why this scent is challenging. It's more for fragrance connoisseur. It's an intense leather scent, a really mature warm leather. It smells very mysterious, foggy, very cloudy, and supernatural. When I smell it, I smell something that is not from this time, that is really weird, like an alien, like very supernatural. Nearly makes me think of a Viking, really, like this animalic vibe, passionate, but at the same time really charismatic. Nearly smell like a wallet smell, like you smell like a leather wallet. It's quite eccentric and really for me, but I feel if you have the charisma and the character and you know about fragrance and you want something different, this could be really nice. Overly, it's really for me a great creation. Like I'm impressed by the quality, I'm impressed by the blends, because every time I smelled it, I could smell something different. So this is showing a lot of quality of ingredient and it's sort of natural, because synthetic, sorry to say, is not as contrasted. A bit like a floral tone as well, that is killing a bit the animalic vibe. So it's there, but it's not overkilling. For me, it's a bit wilder. I have Overture for the second one that I thought was the most challenging. Overture is the most masculine of the range. It smells like a man. Really, I couldn't wear that. I absolutely couldn't. And I love to wear men's fragrance, but this is overly masculine. Like the idea of masculine is a lot of cognac, so it smells really alcoholic, like a strong cocktail, like a pure strong cocktail. A bit alpha male. Smell also a bit bitter. There's a lot of bitterness. Never smell this fragrance when you hangover. Never. Very sticky because it's slightly honeyed. It's a honeyed cognac cocktail at the end of a dinner, and it's really there. So it's really sticky, and that makes it interesting but not wearable by everyone. A bit aquatic. It's really intriguing. It smells really boozy. It's not for me, okay, but I can recognize that it's one of the best boozy scents I ever smelled. Like if you're looking for something like cocktail like, this is just it. It's really intriguing as well. Every time I smell it, I'm like, what? Quality is top. A classy wooden pub to me, but a very classy one. If you're looking for something that stays on your skin and is beast mode, this is it. This is the one. Never seen that in my life. Trust me, I sprayed it on my hand and I was like, whoa. Be gentle with the spray. All of them, you need to be gentle with the spray. Next one is Epic Man. I really love it. I really love it. It actually gives me goosebumps. Incensey, but it's ultra bright fragrance. I can really smell the pink pepper behind, and the pink pepper gives that really burst of vibrancy to the fragrance. And you've got oud, but the oud is really bright and it's really interesting. Burst of freshness at the beginning is really projecting a lot. Got a little bit of a green touch with geranium, and I have to say I love the green touch. And these geraniums smell a bit flowery but a bit minty as well. So you can't really smell the mint, but it's there to give brightness. Really masculine and clean. However, I would wear it myself because I think it's beautiful. More simple composition, I would say more traditional. And I would say if you're starting your journey with Amouage, I think Epic Man is actually the most easy to reach. And I did really enjoy that. It smells a bit like what we call a compliment getter, because you've got this burst of freshness and this quite simple kind of vibe, but with a lot of darkness, so semi-darkness vibe. Especially like if you're not really into like oud, very ultra strong, you're gonna love that. This vibrant pink pepper oud, just beautiful. I really enjoy. One of my favorite. Next one is Lyric Man. So Lyric Man is very weird. Honestly, that's the one that I'm less unsure about. I enjoy the quality as well, but it's not for me at all. Like, it's really a focus on a clean rose. So it's not a sweet rose, it's a very clean and soft and bright rose. So interesting for a man as well. So I would really love to smell it on a man, and I'm sure it would be very sensitive and distinguished. So if you're looking for the most sensitive one and poetic and romantic one, this is definitely it. Soft, clean rose. I'm not into rose fragrance, so I'm not really a fan, but it's really nicely blended. It's not dark, it's a very skin scent, very sheer as well. So it's quite nice because it's lingering again, very like a veil on your skin. So medium projection, I would say, is really nice for daytime. I would quite like wear it during summer because it's a very bright rose. So rose that smell a bit greener, so you have a green rose aspect. Interesting. Beach Hot Man. It's a fragrance I talked in one of my latest review as an exotic smell. This really make me think of you're in a tropical desert island. There's a lot of trees and it's just raining but it's so warm, you know, tropical rain. That really makes me think of that. And you've got an intense mint that is here, so it's very unusual because you've got this mint. You need to enjoy the mint for that because it's the star ingredient. Like an ultimate, I would say, classy gentleman scent for summer to me. Like quite a vintage tone as well, because you can't smell that everywhere nowadays, but it's really nicely done. You've got this really white type of wood that is there, quite sharp, and then this mintiness that is really present. So exotic and ultra refreshing with a good character that is here, staying really nice on the skin as well. Enjoy that, I really like it. For summer or even for daytime, fall, winter, you know, to cheer you up, really like that. Right, so I'm done with the scent because I really enjoy the quality of fragrance. It's ultra qualitative, ultra contrasted, and you can really smell a quality of the house, very luxurious. And I prefer was Memoir Man. Fougère scent with a touch of incense. So beautiful and quite easy to wear as well. Epic Man as well for the beginners in the range. Beautiful. Reflection Man, really like it. Jubilation Man, really like it. All really great. I don't have anything to say. Just the Lyric Man that I'm a bit on the retreat, but you know, you can't like everything. Memoir Man is my favorite. However, Jubilation as well, I would be like, why not? Let's see each other with Amouage again when we're gonna do the comparison video between the two interludes. I hope you're gonna like it, and I hope you did enjoy the time with me. Tell me which one is your favorite. Subscribe to my channel, really give me a help, and it's really comforting to see that you are there. And like as well, because it helped to reference my video, and you can tip me on Utip as well if you like. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye now.